Stop asking for miracles. How to truly practice the Medicine Buddha Sutra.
Hello everyone and welcome back to today's podcast. We often hear people discussing rebirth in a pure land or seeking blessings. Many assume that simply reciting a Buddha's name on their deathbed or when falling ill means all good things will naturally drop into their laps. But is it really that simple? Today, our breakdown of these excerpts and commentaries from the Medicine Buddha Sutra serves as a wake-up call. It not only showcases the magnificent thoughts of the Medicine Buddha, but also reveals a clear and somewhat stark reality. If you wish to receive the benefits of the Dharma, you must first truly practice like a cultivator. Let's unpack the incredible benefits within the Medicine Buddha teachings, along with the proper mindset required to realize them. Part E. Don't just focus on welcoming. Are you truly a person of goodness? The sutra begins by addressing the fourfold assembly: monks, nuns, laymen, and laywomen, along with men and women of pure faith and goodness. Suppose they have observed the eightfold precepts for a year or 3 months and, through these wholesome roots, found to be reborn in the Western Pure Land of ultimate bliss to hear the right Dharma, yet remain unsettled in their realization. At that moment, a remarkable event occurs if they hear the name of the medicine master Lapis Lazuli Light Tathagata. Then at the end of their lives, 8 great bodhisattvas Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara, Mahasamaprapta, Aksayamatai, Ratnakandanaganda, Basajarajit, Basajasamugata, and Maitreya will descend through the air to guide them. They will then be miraculously reborn inside precious lotus blossoms in the Pure Land. Many focus solely on the grandeur of being welcomed by 8 great bodhisattvas. However, the commentary highlights a critical detail: these individuals maintain the eightfold precepts and lived as pure, wholesome practitioners. The Dharma offers no shortcuts. If one continuously creates negative karma and neglects moral discipline, on what grounds would the 8 great bodhisattvas arrive to receive them? The scriptures state clearly, this excludes those who have committed the 5 heinous crimes or slandered the right Dharma, even if one's merits fall short of rebirth in the Pure Land, leading instead to a heavenly realm. The protection of the Medicine Buddha's name remains. Once their heavenly lifespan ends and they are reborn in the human realm, they will at least become a wheel-turning king ruling over the 4 continents with sovereign virtue, guiding countless beings toward the 10 wholesome deeds. Alternatively, they may be born into noble or wealthy families blessed with dignity, abundance, intelligence, and warrior-like strength. Furthermore, if a woman seeks to transcend female rebirth and sincerely holds the Medicine Buddha's name, she will never again assume a female body in future lives unless driven by her own vow to liberate sentient beings. The power of the Medicine Buddha's vows thoroughly covers both worldly well-being and spiritual liberation. Part R. The Divine Dharani and Manjushri as 3 lifetime companionship. The next passage brings us to a central highlight of the text, the origin of the Medicine Buddha's Dharani. Upon attaining Buddhahood, the medicine master Tathagata observed sentient beings suffering from various ailments, wasting diseases, poisons, short lifespans, or untimely deaths. To eradicate this suffering, he entered the samadhi known as eradicating all suffering and affliction of sentient beings. From the UA atop his head, a grand light shone forth, within which he proclaimed the great Dharani. As the mantra resounded, the earth trembled, brilliant light radiated, and the ailments of all beings were dispelled, bestowing peace and joy. Shakyamuni Buddha then shared a practical instruction with Manjushri Bodhisattva: if you see someone suffering from illness, cleanse them thoroughly through bathing and rinsing. Then recite this Medicine Buddha Dharani Yaling times over their food, medicine, or clean water before giving it to them to consume. Their illnesses will be completely eliminated. The commentary notes a profoundly moving detail: Manjushri Bodhisattva's great vow promises to accompany a practitioner for 3 lifetimes once a deep spiritual connection is established. Imagine the power of Manjushri Bodhisattva himself reciting this Dharani Yaling times on your behalf. Due to the trust inspired by the Tathagata, it ensures complete healing. Part 3. The harmony between external purification and internal discipline. The text further outlines how to make offerings to the Medicine Buddha: daily oral hygiene, bathing, and offering incense, flowers, and music before the Buddha image. It also encourages copying or sharing the sutra, supporting Dharma teachers, and providing for their needs without shortfall. Manjushri Bodhisattva even vowed that in future ages, He would use various means to help faithful practitioners hear the medicine Buddha's name, even whispering it into their ears while they sleep. Yet a subtle point arises regarding the 7-day, 7-night practice. The sutra instructs practitioners to observe the Eightfold Precepts. Eat pure food, bathe, and wear fresh, clean clothes. Some might ask, since the Eightfold Precepts forbid bodily adornments like perfumes and garlands, does bathing and using scents create a contradiction? In truth, there is no conflict. The essence of the Eightfold Precepts is to sever greed and attachment, as desire drives cyclic existence. The essence of bathing and presenting oneself cleanly is to cultivate profound reverence and purity toward the Dharma and the Buddha, rather than out of personal vanity. One practice cuts off greed, the other cultivates reverence. Beyond external observance, the Buddha requires a mind free from the 5 defilements and malicious intent, cultivating the 4 immeasurables: loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity toward all beings. This transformation of the heart forms the true core of making offerings. Part C. Fulfilling all wishes through cause and effect. When a practitioner observes the precepts for 7 days and 7 nights, maintains an equitable and compassionate heart, circumambulates the Buddha image while chanting, and contemplates the sutra's meaning, the text offers a profound promise. Whatever they seek shall be fulfilled: longevity, wealth, official position, or children. Furthermore, if one encounters nightmares, ominous omens, household unrest, natural disasters, wild beasts, or social turmoil, sincerely remembering and making offerings to the medicine master Lapis Lazuli Light Tathagata will liberate them from all fears and dispel negative signs. This is not mere superstition or a shortcut for making wishes. It represents the natural operation of cause and effect. It is the necessary result of aligning your own pure root of goodness with the grand vows of the medicine Buddha. When the proper causes are cultivated, the corresponding fruits naturally follow. Conclusion: plant the cause rather than just claiming the fruit. While the medicine Buddha Dharma door addresses everyday concerns, healing illness, granting prosperity, and dispelling fears, its foundation remains rooted in disciplined practice. We must not seek the fruit while neglecting the effort required to cultivate it. To attain longevity and health, begin by abandoning greed and anger through sincere practice. To receive the guidance of the 8 great bodhisattvas, maintain pure discipline. To fulfill your aspirations, cultivate an equitable heart of compassion toward all beings. By planting pure causes and relying on the medicine Buddha's vows, we can realize true peace of body and mind. Thank you for listening to today's episode. May you carry a spirit of purity and compassion into your daily life. See you next time.